Hi, my name is Samara. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, whichever you'd like, you can call me. Today I'll be doing an update, the second update for my old new gifted blue project, or technically the full name is something old, something new, something gifted, something blue project pan. And I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible because my phone is on 10% battery and there's this weird shadow that I can't get rid of on my face. I don't know what's happening. I'm not doing anything differently right now. Maybe it's always like that. I don't know. But I have, yeah, 3 rollouts. I'm rolling everything except for the lipstick out. And I'm replacing everything, well, obviously, but I'm replacing everything with pretty similar items. And I'll just get started. So the first thing that, oh, sorry, before I get started, this project was created by Jessica and Misty because they were having a conversation where Jessica created this project for Misty based on the wedding like phrase old new gifted old new borrowed blue, but they changed borrowed to gifted because that makes more sense for panning. And I will link them down below. A bunch of other people are doing this project. I love Shelly's videos. I wait for her videos all month because I love her so much. So definitely check everyone out using that hashtag that I'll put in the title. Anyway, the first prompt is old, and for that, I think it was my lipstick that I had. So this is the only thing that's not rolling out, and this is my KVD Studded Kiss Creme Lipstick in the shade Sanctuary. It's just a mini. I got this in a little pack, and I gave 2 to my mom like years ago, and I have been panning the other 4 all year, and my goal, other than for one of them, which I'm just decluttering because it's like pretty much just a dud at this point, the other 3 I'm trying to completely finish this year, hopefully very soon, because these are all pretty dark and it's now officially spring. But this is how much I have. I think I've only used it 2, maybe 3 times in the past month, so it wouldn't look too different anyway, but since this is like a really tiny bullet, just a few uses actually does show progress. So and I'm wearing this on my lips right now, actually underneath a pink lip gloss that I'm panning because I wanted to put this on just for an extra use for the video. I was wearing something else before, and then I realized this looks really, really dark and just clashes with what's on my eyes. So yeah, that's the combination that I have on now, and I actually really like it, so I'll probably continue using it that way. I was trying to use it in combination with one of these that I'm panning, but it was just way too dark. So I'll probably start wearing it this way so that I can wear it to work. The next prompt was new, and for that I chose my Sydney Grace Mountain Trail palette, and my goal for this was no pan left behind. And I put this in the, I think in the introduction, and last month I hadn't used it at all, and this month I've used every shade. So I'm actually wearing the last shade that I had to use on my eyes now. It's this like gold that's on top of the blue. This gold in particular is really, really cool looking. It's very unique. I literally don't have any shade like this in my collection, so that's nice that this palette, even though I still like it, it's not very unique to my collection. But this gold is it's like, it looks like pollen, which is like it's like a greeny gold, like a greeny yellow type color. I've been seeing it everywhere at my job because where I work is directly under the vent, the main vent in the lab. So like all across my workstation every single day, like every hour, even if you wipe it off, is pollen, which really sucks because I have really bad spring allergies. But anyway, this is what it reminds me of, so it was honestly kind of triggering. But I really like the color on the eyes. I don't know how well it goes with this eye look. The blue is actually the blue crayon that I'm panning in this project, and that was really patchy, so I didn't really like how my eye look turned out. You can't really tell on camera, so that's good. But yeah, I really kind of didn't look how this look turned out in person. Not just because like I think the colors clash, because I've worn blue and gold eye makeup a lot because that's what my high school and college colors were, so I would always do like blue and gold makeup if I was wearing makeup. But yeah, this one not so great. But anyway, this palette is rolling out. So I posted a look on my Instagram maybe a few days before I'm posting this, where I was wearing this palette, just the neutral shade. I actually didn't like too much how it turned out in person because this shade Backwoods is really difficult to work with. It actually turns out like kind of patchy, and it kind of just sticks to wherever you put it. And I even like, after the first try, I wiped off my makeup because I thought maybe I just didn't apply it correctly the first time, and I redid it and it turned out the same. So that was pretty disappointing, honestly, because I feel like this is like the matte that would anchor everything in the palette, because everything else is kind of like up in the air when you're doing a look, but this would be like the one constant I could go back to. But I don't really like that shade particularly, and it also looks like different in the pan than the other three mattes in here. So maybe I just got a weird one, or maybe that shade in particular was like hard to formulate for them. I mean, I got away with a look, it was fine. And then I wore on St. Patrick's Day all of the greens. So, well, this one is actually kind of green, but it's like a very neutral green. So I wore Wildfire, To Earth, Trailhead, and Escape. I wore on St. Patrick's Day. I wasn't able to take a picture of it because I went out with coworkers after, and by the time I got home it was like really late, so I just took my makeup off and went to bed. But if you look at my St. Patrick's Day look that I did last year, it's very similar to that. I think the only difference is like I went darker with this one, and then I also added like a green eyeshadow pencil that I got from Sephora, that I'll link to actually, because it's a really good product, and I think everyone should know about it because no one pays attention to Sephora collection for whatever reason. But regardless, that's rolling out, and what I'm rolling in to replace that is another green palette. Sorry if I'm talking so quickly, I just need to get this filmed. But I'll be rolling in my Sigma Earthy palette, and this truly is the newest makeup product, well, also my newest beauty product in general in my entire collection. This just came in the mail a few days ago, even though I ordered it like a month ago, or like I ordered it pretty much a few days after it released. I just couldn't resist. I love neutral greens. I love everything about this palette. I had to get it. And I've been really liking the Sigma formula. One of my Pan That palettes for this year is a Sigma palette, and I also have another one in this 9-pan formula. Really like them, so I figured I have to get it. But anyway, I'm again going to do a no pan left behind goal for this, which hopefully I can hit by next month, but considering how the other one went and how many palettes I'm panning at the moment, who knows when I'll get to all of these. Maybe it'll be 2 months. But this is so new, I haven't even swatched it yet, so I'll do some swatches of this and then post them, but I'll do that later because I need to get going on this video. And I'm really excited to use this. I love greens. I love green eyeshadow. It's my favorite eyeshadow to wear, and this is the perfect time to start wearing it. It's early spring. And I'm very intrigued by this middle shade called Moss. It's like a bright, like fresh grass green, which I don't really have in my collection at all, so that'll be nice. I mean, I kind of have something similar in that Mountain Trail palette, but that one's like a little bit grungy, where this one is actually bright. So that's intriguing. They're also, just like the other palette, tons of browns. Hopefully these ones work a little bit better for me. And then we have the standard grungy green that I can't resist, and then this kind of like neutral. I don't know, because I haven't swatched it yet. I don't know if it's gonna pull more like cool brown, like gunmetal-ish, or if it's gonna pull more grungy green, so I'll be excited to try that. For the gifted prompt, I had in my Oribe Desertland replenishing body wash sample that I got in a Sephora order, and I finished this. It only took like maybe 3 or 4 uses to finish this, but as you can see, it's like I'm squeezing it to show you the proof that it's done. It's all gone. And this was a fine product. I prefer an unscented body wash or something that pairs with like maybe my body lotion or something like that. This one had kind of like an earthy cologne type scent, which, because it only lasted a few times, it was fine, but I definitely would not have wanted a full size of this, so oh, I dropped it. It was nice that I got to try it and know for sure that I don't like this, even though I don't think I ever would have bought this on my own. I probably could have brought it with me because I'm traveling in a few weeks, so for 4 days, so I probably could have brought this with me then. I didn't really think ahead for this, so it is what it is. So to replace that for the gifted prompt, I'm bringing in my Benefit Hoola bronzer sample. And I think Hoola, I always hear like Hoola bronzer. Maybe Hoola is just this specific shade because it doesn't have a shade name on here. So I guess this is just Hoola. Anyway, my goal will be to finish this, which shouldn't be difficult because it can't have more than like 10 uses on here. But yeah, I've never tried anything from Benefit, and I'm pretty sure this is like, maybe other than their brow product, this is definitely their most popular product. So we'll see if it even works for me. I don't know if it's gonna be dark enough, but considering I'm at my fairest right now, that'll be all year, this would be the time to use it. Lastly, for the blue prompt, I have my e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in the shade Midnight Sapphire. This is just a standard blue product. Well, yeah, but this is a standard blue eyeshadow, but in stick form. And like I said, it's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. My goal was to get this flush with the packaging, so like underneath the packaging. And I was able to do that today. I finished it off. Yeah, like I said, I don't really like this. It's pretty patchy. One of my other eyeshadow sticks from e.l.f. do this to me, but I think that's because they're all metallics and this one is a satin. So I mean, I've never used a satin eyeshadow stick or powder that worked for me, so I think they just must be really hard to formulate, but why would you put out a product if it doesn't really work that well? But anyway, I hit my goal on this, so it's rolling out, and I'll probably end up decluttering this. I just did an eyeshadow declutter. I filmed it yesterday, and that'll be coming out sometime next week. So it didn't make it to that one, but I'm going to do another one at the end of the year. So I'm like pretty positive this will be in that declutter. And to replace it, I have another one of those e.l.f. eyeshadow sticks. However, this one is in the metallic formula. All of the shimmers and metallics I have work perfectly fine on me. And this is in the shade Blue Steel, so I'll swatch it. Here's what it looks like just on the hand, and then here's what it looks like smudged out. So it's really pretty. I'll have the same goal for this. I want to get it underneath the packaging, so just wear off the tip, and I think this will be a good time to have this in the project because I think it's a pretty nice spring color. So I shouldn't have too much trouble getting through that. It'll probably take me another 2 months to get through that, but I'm perfectly fine with that. Maybe I'll just have seasonal eyeshadows for this entire project. Who knows? But yeah, that'll be, excuse me, that'll be the end of this update. I don't think I'm missing anything. Let me think. I'm pretty sure I'll have this sample out by the next update. I'm pretty much using this project as a combination of this and the Turn and Burn project because I wanted to do that one too, but whoop, I didn't have time to do both of them. So like pretty much all my gifted products are going to be samples. And then I honestly, even though I could have this out by next month if I tried, I'm not really going to be pushing myself on that because not only do I have so many other eyeshadows and projects, but also I'm just kind of using this project as like something chill for me to do because I like the theme. This is kind of like 50-50. Either I'll like just go hard on this palette and get all of them used, or I won't touch it because I'll just be focusing on everything else that I'm panning. I really can't say at the moment. And then this lipstick, I feel like I should have marked this because this is kind of boring, just showing you the bullet like barely changing. But I will definitely be using this a lot more because just a few days ago I finished a different lipstick that I'm panning. Spoiler. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get this halfway used by next update, but we'll see since I have a lot of competing lip products. I'm panning so many different lip products and eye products. I'm kind of overwhelmed. But anyway, that's the end of this update. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is 8 days late, but sorry about that. I've planned out my filming schedule from now on, and I'm gonna be on time with my updates from now on. So bear with me. I'll be better next time. Thank you. Bye.